haven't been on in years, probably since 8th grade, maybe, because I usually sing and everything. But I have a legitimate question, really. Um, has anything ever occurred to you that like a lot of people don't like expressing the way they feel because they're afraid people are going to criticize them, or maybe their family is going to shut them out, or somebody's going to just make them feel completely like dirt, like the ground they walk on. And I just wanted to address that. I feel as a person, you have feelings, and if you want to express your feelings, then do it. Like, why would you not? Why would you be fake for someone else? I refuse to be fake for somebody else as a person. And as a person, you should refuse to be fake for someone else too. You should be yourself. You should want to be yourself. Because if you try and act like everybody else, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to be something that you're not. And as a person, you should accept yourself as a person and praise Jesus for the way that God made you as a person. If you're an emotional person, well, show your emotions. If you're not an emotional person, then okay, you're not. But as a human being, everybody has feelings. And my problem is, why can't we express them? I'm so tired of everybody jumping down other people's throats because of the way that they feel about a certain situation. The I would say the biggest critic in emotional expression is your own family. Your own family will make you feel like just terrible because of the way you feel. Especially teenagers. Like teenagers, we have feelings. I'm 17 years old and I'm still trying to express my feelings to my mom because she doesn't get where I come from. She's not understanding. Same parents tell you the same thing. Oh, I was a teenager once. But things are a lot different now. Things are totally different now. And I just cannot express, like, in words the way I feel about this situation. I'm so tired of us teenagers as a whole being afraid to talk about how we actually feel. We have to drown it out with other stuff. We have to drown out with music, or some people. I mean, I don't do drugs because I'm a good kid, but we get so wrapped up in our stress of our everyday life and the bullying and the peer pressure and everything at school every day, and we don't want to come home and hear our parents or brother or sister or family always down our throat about the way we feel about things. And when that happens, a lot of people 9 times out of 10 want to get drove to do other things, like they get drove to depression, they get drove to like anxiety and cutting and drugs, and it's just bad. And that we need to start listening as a whole, not just parents or adults listening to students, but everybody listening to everyone. Because as a human being, we all have a voice and we all should be heard. Nobody should be left unheard. If you got something you need to get off your chest, you better find somebody to express it to. Because what if your idea, or what if the way you feeling is just totally right? Or what if somebody else felt the same exact way and they were afraid to speak out? You that first person that came out there and was like, yo, I don't like this. And that person was just like, you know what? I was feeling the same way, but I wasn't even sure if anybody was going to agree with me. But taking that first step just to be yourself